Let's take an observation of SpaceX's open, its low, and its high today on the square. Here we are today at our opening of 187. We expected an expansion, our low for the day, I just want to stand corrected on that. 187. We've made a move up 180 degrees all the way to 213, and we're starting to see some resistance. And on the chart, we have not broke above our high right now of 225, and it's starting to show some major resistance here in that price move. So with that, we are watching very closely to see if it's going to sit back down on these levels here, 207, 200, 193. These are the octaves of the circle. So when we take a circle, we divide it into two, and we have 8 pieces or 8 octaves, and we're always watching what happens around these lines to see whether or not strength or resistance occurs. So today, looking at SpaceX, we can see that the top yesterday was in fact 225. The marginal body of trading is below the marginal trading yesterday, and our spike wick here has not come up and has not retested this top. So at this point here, it's looking like the energy may have subsided. We're just watching it really closely now, and it doesn't show any data for the MACD yet. However, we're very concerned right now, even though we have a higher low and a higher opening from these previous days. Are we suggesting that it's a possibility that a short, small correction is about to unfold? And if so, we would be watching this very steep trend line from our lows, from where we started, to see whether or not a break below that will bring us back to the lows that we could see on the square. Let's go have a look at the square again. Currently, right now, from our topping of 213, I said that we should watch these lines here for a low. So right now we are currently trading at between 200 and 203, and our line goes directly through 201. So you can see how strong and important using this kind of tool to synchronize where prices may rise and fall to. So at this point, we are back 90 degrees from our topping area at 213. And if we were to fall further, 135 degrees would bring us back to 193. And that would start to spell, a turnover is possible in this market. So we're watching really closely now what is going to happen next here with this move, as we're starting to lose some steam, and we're pretty sure that SpaceX may have ran out of, its initial blast off. I mean, it's really, it's come up quite a lot, and let's just take a look at the percentage level that it has come up. Initially, SpaceX has rose 51% from its low to its top right now. And most of these IPOs usually have a rip of about 50 to 60%. So it looks like we have maybe exhausted this first initial climb up in the IPO. A 60% move up would bring us into the 238 to 240 level. Are we about to see this? Well, it looks a little bit weaker at this point. We have a downward move on our chart here from top to top. Let's take a look at that line. Looking at another trend line running down and cutting through our two current tops right now, or the last 2 recent days of trading, we see a cross that happens just around the 200 level. And right now we are just trading around that 202 level. And this is, again, a very major point. As we just pointed out on the square, it is 90 degrees from our low of today and from the high. So we're at the 50% level for the move of the day. We need to see some strength, as Thursday and Friday could bring some more volatility here. So get ready for the possibility of major volatility. If you'd like to get an instrument to do this type of analysis, you can email us at deboff13@gmail.com or text me at 1-250-212-6922. Peace and love, brothers and sisters.